Shibarium is breaking all the records, and every milestone it achieves is becoming a crucial factor that could contribute greatly to the future price of Shiba Inu. But while this growth is creating excitement across the crypto world, there is something else lurking in the shadows, something investors must be careful about. Today, I'll walk you through the incredible achievements of Shibarium, its impact on Shiba Inu, and the darker side of the crypto space that could threaten investors if they're not cautious. So don't miss a second of this breakdown, because what's happening now could shape the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem for years to come. To begin with, let's talk about the extraordinary accomplishments of Shibarium. Recently, Shibarium hit an unprecedented milestone by successfully processing more than 5 million transactions overall. That number alone would be impressive, but the true excitement came when Shibarium recorded nearly 748,000 transactions in a single day. That level of daily activity is unheard of for a blockchain that only launched relatively recently. It has sparked tremendous enthusiasm and speculation about what this means for Shiba Inu, Bone, and the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem. If we look back at historical data, the growth becomes even more astounding. Not long ago, Shibarium's daily transaction count was often below 10,000. To go from under 10,000 transactions to 748,000 in a single day represents exponential growth. In fact, at one point, Shibarium witnessed an extraordinary 4,400% surge in just 24 hours, pushing its total to nearly 750,000 transactions. That's the type of adoption curve we rarely see in the crypto world, and it has sent a strong signal that Shibarium is gaining traction at lightning speed. This explosion in activity has major implications. When you have a blockchain ecosystem suddenly processing hundreds of thousands of daily transactions, it means there's a surge in engagement, utility, and real-world use cases. Every transaction involves Shiba Inu's native tokens, primarily SHIB and Bone, which means demand for these tokens naturally increases as the network grows. The stronger the demand, the more upward pressure it can place on prices. For Shiba Inu holders, that's incredibly bullish. But it doesn't end there. This wave of adoption is more than just a number on a screen. It reflects a turning point in decentralized finance. Shibarium's ability to handle such a massive load proves it can operate at scale, competing with other established Layer 2 solutions. For investors, this level of performance often builds confidence, which attracts both retail traders and larger institutional players. When institutions see consistent growth in activity and adoption, they take notice, and that type of attention can be a game changer for market momentum. Increased adoption also expands Shiba Inu's relevance in the broader financial landscape. Cryptocurrencies often battle the perception of being just hype, but sustained growth in network utility demonstrates real value. The more users engage with Shibarium, the more it positions Shiba Inu as not just a meme coin but a serious project with utility in decentralized finance, gaming, and beyond. That perception shift could become one of the most critical drivers for long-term growth. Now, while these achievements are extraordinary, we also have to acknowledge the darker side of rapid success. In the crypto space, big wins attract not only enthusiastic supporters but also bad actors who are eager to exploit the hype. And this is where things get dangerous for investors. History has shown us time and time again that popularity in the crypto world often brings schemes designed to take advantage of unsuspecting traders. For example, pump and dump groups intentionally spread hype, pushing prices higher, only to dump their holdings at the peak. This leaves everyday investors holding the bag when prices crash. Similarly, insider trading can occur when individuals with privileged information about upcoming developments use that knowledge to profit before the public is aware. This creates an uneven playing field, erodes trust, and damages the reputation of the entire market. Market manipulation is another common threat. False news or rumors can spread like wildfire on social media, causing prices to spike or plummet within hours. For new investors who aren't experienced in separating truth from manipulation, these events can lead to devastating losses. On top of that, hackers and phishing scams are constantly evolving. Successful projects like Shibarium are prime targets for cybercriminals looking to exploit vulnerabilities, infiltrate exchanges, or steal directly from user wallets. These attacks not only cause financial harm but also damage trust in the project itself. Unfortunately, we're already seeing signs of this with Shiba Inu. A new wave of scams is targeting Shiba holders, and this time the campaigns are more sophisticated than ever before. Fraudsters are setting up fake websites claiming to show potential profits and losses for Shiba Inu holders, enticing people to connect their wallets. On the surface, these sites look like legitimate tools, even showing fabricated screenshots of massive paper profits. But the moment a user authorizes their wallet, the scammers gain control and can drain it entirely. What makes this scam particularly dangerous is how it's being promoted. Instead of relying on obvious spam, these fraudsters are using legitimate advertising channels, ads that show up in crypto enthusiasts' news feeds. They've also compromised hundreds of real accounts on social platforms, making their promotions look authentic and trustworthy. That combination of professional advertising and hijacked genuine accounts makes the scheme far more convincing than the typical double your deposit scams we've seen before. Even Shiba Inu's own team has issued warnings. Lucy, Shibarium's marketing strategist, and developers like Kalvarya have urged the community to remain vigilant. They've reminded users that SHIBASwap is the only official decentralized exchange tied to Shibarium. Any other project claiming to be affiliated should be treated with extreme caution, as it's likely a scam. Their advice is clear: always do your own research, verify information from official sources, and never rush into offers that sound too good to be true. The reality is that no matter how careful you are, the threat never fully disappears. Hackers are constantly innovating. In fact, cybersecurity reports have revealed that North Korean hackers alone have stolen more than $3 billion in cryptocurrency over the last 6 years, with over half of that stolen just in the past year. To put that into perspective, 1 year's worth of stolen crypto accounted for nearly half of North Korea's entire military budget. That's how serious these threats are, and it shows the scale of what bad actors can achieve when people let their guard down. So while Shibarium's achievements are worth celebrating, they also remind us of the importance of caution. Investors must stay sharp, verify every source, double-check websites before connecting wallets, and never fall for unsolicited offers. The crypto space is full of opportunities, but it's also filled with risks, and protecting your assets should always come first. At the end of the day, the success of Shibarium is proving that Shiba Inu is evolving beyond its origins as a meme coin. With transaction volume skyrocketing, utility expanding, and adoption growing, there's a strong case to be made that SHIB and BONE could see significant long-term benefits. But as with any major opportunity, investors need to balance optimism with vigilance. What do you think about all of this? Are you bullish on Shiba Inu after Shibarium's record-breaking numbers? And what strategies do you personally use to keep your crypto safe from scams and hackers? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your fellow crypto enthusiasts. Every share helps grow our community and ensures more people stay informed, safe, and ready for the next big move in Shiba Inu's journey.